Hey everybody, it's 80 Prop Push, and today we are back at Planet Crafters. I believe we've made some progress last time we were here. We have butterflies, larvae, all the things. We need to get some pressure machines up and running. That was one of my big things, is trying to get that. But even more so, probably the heater. Which I think we're still a little bit a ways away. We need some biomass, it looks like. So, I guess once I start figuring out some biomass, maybe I can make some more bees. I don't know if that's gonna do. There is something I was wanting to try that I was thinking about after I hopped off the last time. The auto... Well, I need osmium. I don't want to use my osmium like that, do I? I didn't know what it took to I didn't know it would take my osmium. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Alright, for now, what we shall do is stock up on minerals. Skirt. I'm glad that's there to slow me down. Alright, so one of the main ones that I know I'm needing is silicone, which is going to be found over here, actually. This desert still looks so much like a desert over here in this biome. Whee! There we go! Got some air with that. Oop. We're not getting back up from that, are we? And I could look to see what other things we could craft, but I think I'd need to get my heaters up is one of the big things. Let's take what I can. Fish that over. I might change my growers as well while I'm up and about. Just because I know what the growers... Woo! And I think I'm doing good on like titanium and whatnot. So what I might actually grab from this other one is just the ore that's... I mean, not titanium. Aluminum. So at the aluminum field, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is just grab the ore that isn't aluminum. That way, whenever it comes time for me to need aluminum, everything that's in these chests should be, for the most part, aluminum. Aluminium. Probably not the best way to do it, but it's definitely probably not the worst. And then I do got one more thing I can go by. And it is this one right over here. F4. I may have to keep my eye on my oxygen. I may have to dip out and make me a quick little thing, but I believe I have one already made right up over here, but I may have tore it down. Alright, I'm gonna have to get out real fast. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. Yeah. I'm working on it. Ooh, so pretty. Oop. There we go. king of the world! I think I had one more of these, didn't I? Did I? If I did, I just don't remember. What other mineral is there? Skirt. I need to go this way more. I don't know why I put myself in this spot. Oh no. There we go. So I guess one of the other big things is like, what else can I do to increase the biomass the fastest? Is it the rockets? Should I put out more of those little seed starters or something? Oh, I can manipulate trees, that's right. I could probably go in and start messing with that, because I haven't done that yet. That would be fun. Let's do that together. Let's make some trees. First things first, we get a pool lead over here. Do you have a sulfur on me? I know I have mostly cobalt. Silicon. Manganese, I think iron, no, tit. We got tits. Bloop. Woohoo! Alright, let's see. Water has become a big part of all of this. Honestly, I may even need to make more water creators, collectors, to keep up with my supply and demand. We shall see. I haven't completely ran into the problem of me not having enough water yet. But I could see it happening now that I've been using it like crazy. Alright, so over we go with that. Go ahead and eat that. And then superfood's another one. Well, I need honey, which we did make a beehive. I don't know how fast they produce honey in this beehive that I have way over here. Definitely probably should move closer. getting moved closer now. That seems like an appropriate place for bees. Unless I can get a garden or something later. So we have purple. And if I remember correctly, isn't this usually an event where I get a bunch of super alloy? It must be hidden somewhere else that I'm not. Which kind of stinks if that is the case. It must be hidden like way on that other side. Such a tease! Alright, so what's it take to make the superfood over here? Beans and honey, that's it? This is definitely one of those where, like, I would auto-craft beans in this together because there's not, like, any other big need for this. 90. One will basically take care of me no matter what, which, I mean, also, to be fair, the beans pretty much took care of that as well, so... let's see here. The bigger planters. T2 food growers. Requires a crap ton of fertilizer and super alloys. If I was just to replace what I have, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22 of them. We need, what, 22 super alloys? 22 fertilizers? $11. Oh, sulfur too. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. Get some fertilizers up. Eggplants! We have exhausted our resources. That might be all the eggplants. It's not all the eggplants. I'll have to use up the rest of the sulfur I had, however. I think I don't have to make 2 more. Squish, squish. Is this what I think it is? Where are you hidden? Where that one was rich. Where are they? Beautiful. That one's pretty close by. Cool. Alright, so there was a couple more. It's not gonna let me get to some of these, is it? So the thing is, I need the sulfur kind of too. Alright, well we have the other two that hit over here too. Osmium. Not upset about that. Okay, let's see. I can get all of these eggplants started up, I'll be able to really go forward with some fertilizer, apart from sulfur. Filled up all the aluminum. God dang it. Water. 2, 4, 6, 7. Four more super alloys, and we have the tier 2 is all updated. I will probably have to use the aluminum anyways whenever I make a rod, so whatever. Question is can I manage to fit all of these right here? I was starting to think probably not. Need 2 more fertilizers, which I think I might actually have. See if we can squeeze one more in here somehow. It's not pretty on the location, but it'll work. Jeez. Some of these are already basically ready. Like 99%. That's freaking wild. Alright. One shy. I hate this. Nope. Can't do it. I can't do it. Can't do it. No. We're just gonna be one shy. That's all there is to it. I can't do it. I can't find it in myself to do it. That's where we're stopping. With that. I mean, that's plenty. That's plenty, I think. Maybe. Maybe it's not. I don't know. algae. I'm gonna need sulfur next. Jeez. Renews really rocking it now, huh? I mean, this may seem like a not so important thing to be doing, but we're going to be flying through some of these resources so fast. Honestly, I probably need another algae holding area. Like the amount of algae we go through. Making fertilizers and every other thing. I'm not sure what the turnaround time for algae is. Let's see. Stock up the waters. There was something that used oxygen. I don't remember what it was, though. Oh, wow, I have a bunch of algae in here, too. I didn't even realize it. I'm going to put it in the fertilizer one just because... like, I'm going to be using that quite a bit if that's part of it, you know? Alright, is there anything else y'all do other than flutter around in here? Is there a window I can open to let y'all free? Like, what do we do with this? Are y'all gonna give me something I want? There's gonna be a bunch of larvae crawling around in here. Apart from y'all looking pretty, is there any purpose in y'all's life? I'm talking to you! Insect multiplier 230 for the pinga butterfly. I guess so. You can just kind of choose to put whatever one you want in there. Is that all it is? $250, $230. Rare larvae, mutagen. 3 algae, 3 water. Let me check. Check. fertilizer. Oh, there's no telling which one we're gonna get. Okay. It's up to the butterfly gods. Research, please. Yeah, I could probably harvest most of these. Incoming! This doesn't look like anything too exciting, is it? Nope, not interested. Hey, got the chevron. Ooh, look at all the green. That's actually pretty cool. I love it. My insect multiplier is going nuts. So 150 for that one. Nolna seed, mutagen tree bark. And if I have like a Nolna seed, it's probably gonna be one of these down in here. One of my pink flowers. That's not a Nolna. Hold on. Nolna might actually be out this way. Nolna seeds. $7.74. I feel like something should happen at 10, but maybe I'm being wishful. Maybe that's a bit of wishful thinking. Either way, so that one's going to be the one that's going to produce the most. 25. Actually, it's the Tusca seed. $175%. Is that big or not? 25%. How big is 25% when it comes to the trees? I mean, as an oxygen multiplier, not necessarily a tree multiplier, right? Is it me or is it kind of blue out here? I don't know. Nolna seeds. So we're looking at 125 or 175. Oxygen, that's a just about a speed spreader rocket out. That's 1,000. And what are we gonna do with this? We're gonna essentially put it in a tree planter, right? Tree spreader. Which says 920 a second. But the multiplier about 175. I mean, that's pretty big, and it's 97 on plants per second. Okay, that might be really big. Actually. Okay, pretty goddamn big. Alright, you got me. So what all did I need to do? I need 3 tree barks. I need to make the mutagen, which is made from the bacteria stuff. So I need more water. I think I need 3 sulfurs. Hold on, I bet you I can just get water from right here, actually. Not enough, though. Not enough. Bacteria, methane. Woohoo! Research and sequence. All right, so let's see here. With the tree spreader, we need bioplastic nuggets, 3 of them. One, 2, 3. More bacteria. Now you see how to make more of the bioplastic nuggets. Shroom, silicone, water. How many shrooms? I need to go get me more silica too. Silicon. Alright, so have those. Oh, gee. I reached an insect level. I am no longer called Pissant. Dang, that one takes a minute, doesn't it? Let's go put these tree spreaders somewhere, and on the way back we'll pick up more algae or something. I have one over there. I got a message! I'm popular! A trade space rocket. What? What are we trading space rockets for? Who am I trading them with? Oh, that's right. This has to be next to water, doesn't it? I don't want to get in the way of my path too much, so we're going to stick on this side of the water. I'll put you out right there. Right there. Oh, I'm short of tree bark. I need to grab tree barks. That's alright. We're doing fine. And we're having fun doing it. Oh no, planting trees would be so fun. Alright, let's see. Tree bark. Let's go. 1, 2, 1. By any chance? Maybe? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, nice. What was the other thing? That. Research. Well, we can go out there, pick up anything that we can, and then still make it back to do more damage. I don't know how important it is for those to be spread out a certain distance, but we're gonna do it. I'm coming, Silicon. I can't see. What happened? Got all windy on me. What a dust storm, a sandstorm. There we go. That's looking better. That's looking much better. Now it's just red. Feel much safer this way. Wow, there's butterflies all over out here now. Oh no. Damn it. Where did I end up dying at? Oh, I see where I went. I think I went up here. I wish that's all you had to do was click on that. That would make things so much easier. I don't like to do that, but whatever. I'm just gonna kind of make the wild assumption that I got just about everything out of that one go. Manganese. I got tits. I got tits. There we go. Uh-huh. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, oh man, we're getting awfully full of all things. Let's go ahead and get this other tree spreader out here. On the way up, we'll pick up some more water. And I guess we could clear out the methane gas. We're gonna start seeing trees out here in no time. What's that giant root? Was that always there? No. Hold up, how am I just... I know I seen that and thought it was weird looking, but I didn't realize that that was like a completely big opening. I had been so narrow focused on my task that I completely missed that. Wow. Oh, we're definitely checking that out. This whole world's splitting open. Like, I know you say oxygen, but you're taking some methane today. Alright, which ones are ready? New message received. Again? Or is that from the same little thing? Let's go check our emails. Probably should actually... I know I'm trying to finish up on all these, but... I don't mind eating some eggplants. Gotta get some variation in our diet. What do you mean there's no communication in rain antenna? Don't I have a communication antenna? I'm confused. Did I put it somewhere where it can't be used? I keep forgetting about the honey too. I don't know how long it takes those to recycle, but... Where is my communication antenna thingy? I know I had one. What I did with it is another question. Did I accidentally destroy it? I guess I can build another one. It would probably be a drop in a bucket to my resources. Then how do I know I got mail if I don't even have the antenna? I'm not gonna lie, it's mildly important to me that it goes right there. I don't care too much on how. I mean, fine, we could put it at my highest point. We're gonna point it right that way. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Does it say what year? Pretty 58. Okay, so these are the ones that I've already read. You have chosen to give in your sentence community to get all the charges. Okay, the more recent ones. Our sensors detect that the conditions on your planet should ensure wild larvae on the surface. Place larvae in incubator to breed. Okay. After months of hard work, I finally managed to make my way into the Sentinel, unlocking the process. Trading rocket. Should help me. Chances of surviving are greatly improved whenever it's activated. A Sentinel almost never allows this for planet crafters. I have no way to tell you are still alive or not. If only we could see each other again. I read that you are having a great success. Build your base in altitude. I'm not sure why yet. Oh, they do warn you. Okay. Wow. Okay. Fine. I see how it is. I read that message. I remember reading that message when I started the game. I ignored that message. It's my own fault. Oop. Oop. Got it the third time's the charm. I don't always miss the stairs, but whenever I do. Why aren't you researching? Alright, so we got this here now. Oh, I forgot to put the larvae up here. I do want to go explore that one little area, though. It's probably quite unimportant. I mean, we do have these random common larvae just popping up everywhere. So beautiful. I didn't know butterflies like to swim. I'm learning things. This is definitely gonna make... What? It's turning red, which means probably not like an important drop at all. Another rare larva! I mean, I guess I could check it out. I really don't want to, because I feel like it's nothing. It's not gonna give me any resources I care about. Heck, even that aluminum one. I should go do it right now, take them all, and put them into silicon. Oh, what is this? That's so cool! I should really head back to my base before I perish. Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go take those stinking aluminum little mining things, and we're gonna move them. We are gonna move them to a much more desired location. I am loving it, though. Everything's looking great. It's so awesome. Hope that boulder don't fall and crush me. Oh, I thought you were a larvae. I was gonna swoop down on you like a swallow. More larvae. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and drink. Oh, yeah. Is this ready? It's at 90%. Just basically ready, right? It's nothing crazy with that. A circuit board! Wait, what? Okay. I'm supposed to make circuit boards. Right. How often are you up to... Y'all got more honey already? That's insane. Another message already. Oh, wait a second. I should probably be harvesting these again, as I have used a fair bit of tree bark. Woohoo! Another blueprint for some other kind of larvae that I may or may not want. What you got? 300 multiplier, you say? Okay. I do have a question. I wonder. Can I cheat? Can I cheat? What does this do? Oh, this could be sick. This gonna be sick. No way, right? No way! What? I can totally cheat! Recycle that Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that to actually work. I thought it was going to give me the big middle finger and say, ha ha, nice try. It's not that easy. No, it sure didn't. It said, oh, sure, we'll take it and recycle it for you as many times as you need. This doesn't have to be as big as a gamble as you initially thought. I love that. Because the trees doesn't see. Oh, trees! The trees don't seem to be much of a gamble at all, if any. Hey, what's going on, Tuna? How are you? And happy Tuesday. Tree. You come to check out my amazing driving skills? Well, it got a little chilly after a few glorious days. The weather has been up and down quite a bit, hasn't it? Love the colorful games like this. Yeah, it's kind of like Subnautica mixed in. I mean, in a way, it's got like a little bit of Stardew Valley type things if you're trying to compare it to a game that you've played before. Because it is basically about building like your base. So you start off with a barren wasteland of a planet, there's nothing there. And you get like 6 ores and then like this all right up that way, little desert. Its entire planet looked like that, and now look at it. Slowly thriving. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Ooh. Nothing like that. Oh, there is apparently random trees that like to pop up everywhere now, making it harder for me to drive. I know, I think I planted those trees with these, and I just didn't realize it, but that's beside the point. There is insects, but not big insects. Regular-sized insects. Squashable insects. We are going to take all of you. Y'all, god dang it. What did you build already? Wait, did I? No, okay. Nope. No grounded insects to fight. Normal size insects that you can just walk over. You do have to collect insects though, and turn them into different insects. You get to breed insects. And eventually you get animals. But that comes after trees and plants, flowers. Even the water wasn't here. I created the water. Scared. Oh no. Hold on. Oh no. Hold on. Oh. Ah. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You see what it all started as. And you kind of work your way back up. Alright, let's see here. More mining equipment. Where's... There you are. When? True. I'll take these. There we go. Well, that didn't work out the way I thought it would. That's close enough. Yeah, one of the hardest things about this one... so far, my biggest thing that I had the most trouble with, up until more recently, was power. Getting enough power to do everything. Like electricity type of power. Wait, hold on, where am I going? Going the wrong way, aren't I? Definitely am. But then once you unlock certain things, it gets a lot easier. Right now, I'm trying to get more pressure build up so I can get better drills, and then on top of that, I also need to get a more biomass, which is what I'm kind of slowly working on with the trees. Which I got my tree spreaders out. So there's gonna be a nice lush forest start. Oh no, my plants! There's gonna be a nice lush forest developing right over there. That could have ended worse. Of a little evolution. It does definitely have a lot of that in there, yes. Here we go. Hydration. Oh, crap. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, no. No! No! I want out! I need those. I actually really don't. I want them. on, Gibby. Oh no. Got one. There's one. There's one. The shaking's making it hard to grab them. Ugh. Roll to me. Oh, no. I don't care. I'll die. I might even be able to still get some more. Oh, what is that? That one looks big. That one looks really big. I'm gonna have to go check out whatever that is. What was that? No way! Did it really give me one of these right after that storm? Holy crap. The luck. The comic gods have been appeased. And an uncommon larva. Oh, come on. I spoke too soon. It's torturing me. Give it. Stupid boulder. Whatever. Alright, let's see if I can get some of these other things before they disappear, because they don't last very long. I think I'm already probably even out of time, if anything. Another one? I don't need no more. Quit it. Why is it so hot? Oh no. Why does everything look golden? I don't even see a comet. That rock disappeared to where I can get that other. Still laying on top of you, huh? Alright, we gotta head back in. Grab some food. That was a pretty big hit, though. I'm not upset about it. Tits. There we go. Silicone. There's that. Let's see. Magnesium. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm already full, basically, on iron. Get over there. Cobalt. Bugs. I have way too much aluminum. Way too much aluminum. And the iron I have too much of as well. wish I could do this. Because I'm not going to get that much osio. But however you say it for a little while. That. One of those. Water, we're doing pretty good on. Let's see, it's probably about time I get my eggplants all harvested again. But for the amount of eggplants I actually go through, I might actually create some more storage for the eggplants itself. Let's see. Alright, where are we sitting at? So much aluminum. I do get an idea, though. A way to combat the amount of aluminum that I have. Won't be like a surefire way, but... It'll tie up some of them. Oh yeah, you have this. Allows you to drink directly from the lake. Interesting. Reduces oxygen consumption depending on the level of terraformation. I can do both of those. And that would be great. There we go. Saving space. Alright, so, in order to get those, though, I feel like I need to make the other exoskeleton thing, right? In which I need this stuff. It's so expensive, jeez. One of those things that I just made. Oh, that hurts. Alright, let's see. Uranium. This hurts me. There you go. Okay. Methane cartridge. Bioplastic nuggets. I know, I think it takes some sulfur. Nope, not sulfur. So I need 2 of them. It was... I have... Oh, I don't have water. Oh, I dumped the water off in the nugget thing, didn't I? Couple of silicons. Water. And I think just the mushrooms. 4 mushrooms. Fabric. And this is one of those is like, it's not that necessary, but it's a lot cheaper to make. I'm not upset with the price of this. And it gives me a reason to get rid of one more aluminum. I need what, 3 silicas? Another fabric. Couple of mushrooms. There we go. Yep, storage system. I do wish it had a little bit better way of self-organizing, though. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, I got it. I forgot all about doing that. Oh, wow. Those look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving it. I am your leader. Alright, let's go. I got some honey I need to go grab. High quality food. Honey and beans. That's what makes high quality food. I don't think I've ever had honey and beans in my life. It doesn't sound very appetizing. Maybe like a roasted glazed honey on a bean. Maybe I could maybe see that doing something. I don't know. Anyways. Could use some more of those. We'll get there. We'll get there. What was I coming out here to do? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I wanted to go drink from the lake. .4. So I lose one. Oh! That kind of hurt. Sweet! Well, that's a plus. So anytime I got that big body of water down there, I just drink from there. I don't have to worry about carrying water as often. That's a plus. Where are we sitting at with the terraforming and everything like that? Oh, I have used quite a bit of energy. Breathable atmosphere. We are heading there. Now, didn't I get another message? What the heck does that say? Use ore extractor in different areas. Oh, I already know that. What do you mean encrypted, though? Where are you encrypting this from? Rockets are really important to help boost your generation. Well, geez, I could send another rocket in space. I'm not gonna lie. A teleporter. By the time that you get this far, the teleporter starts to become very irrelevant. Like, honestly, like, y'all have opened up the map so much that it doesn't take that long to get across. A tier 2 tree spreader. Water life collection. Tier 2 ore extractor is one of the big ones I want. Really use that. I can also use that. Biomass is now reaching the KTs. Insects are flying. We're gonna have another tree before long. Unlocked at that. Animals, that's a little while. That's still a little ways away. Maybe a butterfly larvae? No, what oh, they just look similar. Okay. What's this? An aquarium. I could do more bees. I wonder if that would do some good for me. There's another tree. What does it take? How much does it do? Is it worth changing some stuff out for? Probably not. 250. It is pretty big. And I do think I have an arema plant. But we'll worry about that later. One of the things that I was going to look at was rockets. Let's see what we can do with rockets. That's a seed spreader, which is an oxygen multiplier. But that's the plant multiplier. I feel like the plant multiplier is probably the most important multiplier. Because if I increase the amount of plants, I increase my biomass, right? Am I getting this right? What am I lacking? Or what do I want opening things up on? Is it biomass or oxygen? Oxygen increases tree spreaders, which is nice. But the drill is what I really want. Alright, my mind's made up. We are going to make some rockets. How many alarm seeds do I got? Enough. And I think it'll be a good note to finish the stream up on, too, is sending a couple of rockets up to space, maybe. Well, I do kind of want to go explore something, but I feel like this is a good. I feel like it'll be a good spot. It'll be a good spot. It will be the best spot. I don't have any rockets, so I need. What am I going to be short by? I feel like I'm short by something. I don't know what yet. That's the one. I need 3 more of those. Which is exactly why we've done this. Boop. Okay, so I need there we go. And I can put this away too. Here we go. And take off. Unfortunately, the rocket, I think I have it planted in a weird spot, so it never really actually goes anywhere. But it gets up there. The game knows it's there. It generally just kind of flies off into this cliff. It's amazing. I like to think it's just shooting the seeds out the back end, and that's how it's actually planting. It has nothing to do with it actually going up into space and orbiting things. That's one. It's gonna do basically the exact same thing. Should I move it? Should I move it and make it to where it actually launches? Because I can. What are we thinking? Do we want to see one actually launch? Or do we enjoy this? Make it launch. Gotcha. I gotcha. Alright, we'll do that on the next one. I'm actually curious too. I want to see it go up. Let's see. Move our launch pad to something else that'll allow it to launch, hopefully. Can I? What if I put it down here? There we go. That ought to get it. It's going! Oh no! Hey, it does actually leave the planet. The first actual successful launch. It just kind of disappears. There we go. Alright, that should have given us quite a few multipliers. Let's check that out. Now we have 7 plant rockets out there. And plants are going at 8,000% efficiency. $8,000 multiplier. Look at all these rockets just circling my rock. Wait, what? What's happening? What's coming? Oh god, I missed! Oh, my bones! Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Nothing. Nothing's happening. All right, let's see. Insects are thriving. Everything just looks like it's going so slow. I mean, biomass is generating at whatever number that is. 199,000 grams a second. Which that's what? A kilogram? So it's doing like 1 ton a second? Is that what I'm seeing? But we need kilotons? So every 1,000 seconds I'm getting a kiloton? Is that what I'm seeing here? I need this thing to be pushing more than that. What can I do? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I need to do to increase the biomass at a much faster rate. Sure, eggplants are looking great. Anyways. I got one last thing I'm gonna do before we end this stream. I'm gonna go harvest us some more silicon. Some more silicon. Eggplants are gonna be full now. That'll give us a chance to see how our trees are doing that we planted earlier. Oh! Dang, just give anybody a license. And I'm for sure going to part 1. I don't know, I think it's it might be at the end of part 1 where I realize I've made a very grave mistake with my first base. You'll probably realize what happened to my first base before I realized that I messed up my first base. We'll see. I don't remember if I realized it in part 1 or whenever I was all the way down in part 2. It was pretty early on, I do know that. The thing is, that's a lot of freaking iron that I don't really need. Diligent with the play. Oh. I mean, I think it makes things easier. I feel like I would appreciate if somebody did a playlist. Yes. Which I didn't do that until a little bit later. I thought about going back to like my original videos and doing them, but I haven't had too many things that had like big parts into it. Horrific. Ah, you're fine. The thing is about lives though is a lot of people don't generally actually go, like people do go back and watch lives. It's not as much, so it's one of those that people might go back and look back into the past, but it's not going to be as much as like the regular videos. So whenever you go to posting your regular videos, like if you do it as a series that way, it does make it even easier. But to me, like, I enjoy lives, but sometimes it depends on what I'm wanting. If I'm wanting background noise, I prefer lives. If I'm wanting to actually like sit down and watch something, I want something that's been a little modified, a little edited, a little quicker to get to the point of things. So I guess it does actually make sense to put the lives all in it, like in any series into a thing. I don't know why I'm trying to talk myself out of it. I used to never watch lives, but your vibe is very easy to have on the background and better than TV a lot of times. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, nice. I am honored. I still kind of remember whenever you first came into my, I believe it was Stardew Valley live. It was like the first live where we really got into like chit-chatting and heck, even meeting, well, not meeting up, but like doing a collab together. That's what I mean to say. We need to do another one, by the way. I am down. I just need to find the time that I have that I'll be up earlier like that. Thank you. Thank you. And it depends on the game. Sometimes I'm not so chill. So I have all this iron. I'm gonna have to make another chest for iron or something. I just level up. It's about to go crazy. I mean, we'll make it work. So we're not doing, if I remember correctly, candles, right? I remember candles being a big part of it, if I remember correctly. Was your old one anyways. There was other things too, but I remember candles being a big part of it. Or some kind of senses. Psych roots. Oh, okay. Self-care company as well. Fiction bath coat. That's what it was. Fiction bath coat. Nice. So whenever you say psych, are you talking more like therapist? Or some... I'm stepping into a para to help the school. Oh, nice. I like that. And is it going to be at the same place that your husband works? Your husband's a coach, right? That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. I was going to make another just random iron chest. Even though I don't like making random chests. Why did it get bright? Which is at another school. This will be at my own. Oh, so your kids and your husband. Okay. Off with the kids. Dreams get. Yeah, that is nice. You get to spend the time with the kids and stuff like that. But not too much time because you're not like watching in the entire time and having them follow you around while you're trying to work. There is something crashing around. I just don't know where it crashed at. But at the same time, you can appreciate being able to see them and things like that and check in on them, or if something, you know, you're close by. You don't have that unease and stuff like that all over the city now. I don't see anything. I still don't know what this bright event is. And it sounded like it crashed. I heard it crash. Something happened. He's just kind of far away. Alright. Titanium. Or iron, I guess I mean to say. I mean, I guess I could just make more crates, just random crates. I'm always gonna need more crates, just not to put anything in them yet. And that's what I can do with the iron. How about these stairwells? I don't see why not. Alright, look. Filled them up. Wait, why are you backwards? What sense does that? Wait, what? Why would it default go backwards? I didn't spin it or anything. Huh, that was weird. More storage. So now I'll be able to stick like a bunch of water up here too, because I do use a lot of water, sulfur. Honestly, not too much of this gas, but I do use this gas. So I can kind of use it for some of the overflow. Go ahead and get some of that actually started fast. What was I about to say? Oh, is that my... The game's bugging. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm not really understanding what's going on here. Nothing. Honestly, I should put the oxygen over here, not the methane. We can always do that later. I'm going to be lurking in the background. Awesome stream. Thanks. Like and subscribe. Yep. If you'd like it. Which, stream's getting close to being towards an end. I do work again tonight. But, I'm going to try to get a couple more things done. And I was going to hit almost the exact time frame that I was actually looking for. About 2 hours after I got up. I'm trying this. This is new to me, trying to do all this right after work, so hopefully my energy's not too low. At this time. You can ask Una. I'm usually on much earlier than this. But I'm trying to expand my times to allow for 2 different times to come in. This will be a more consistent time that I'll be able to do on more days, is what I'm hoping for. And then my longer streams that happen at the earlier times will be a little bit more sporadic. We'll see. See how it works. So far it's going so far. I mean, well, maybe not. Maybe I can't talk. So far it seems to be going well, so we shall see. More algae. Throw the water in over here. More algae. Did I spell it right? No. Okay. AE. I was like, that does not look right for some reason. That's what it was. Like, something's wrong with that. Alright, let's see. I just needed one of these foods. So that we can make one of those. Also have that there. More mushrooms, more larvae. Let's go ahead and pick these up. Tree bark. And put the food back away. I could probably actually even go ahead and grab grab that, because I have a very strong feeling these bees have already made another honeycomb. How fast do y'all do that? Wait, does it say it there? 160 seconds it produces a new one. Wow, okay. That's a pretty quick turnaround rate. That's pretty respectable. Let me grab more of this, because algae is one of those that we really fly through. Algae and water. There we go. Inventory is already full. Holy crap. We're just piling up everything, aren't we? We're gonna have so much inventory. Probably that's more than what I actually need, because maybe I'm doing something wrong with my biomass and something else that'll cause my biomass to go up significantly faster. I don't know. The fertilizer's full of algae. That's not a good sign. Let's do another. Oh wait. Algae. Another one of those. So I should be able to pick the rest of the algae and then also get water out of it. So water is also one of the big important ones that we've been using a fair bit of the resources on as well. And honestly, one of the things that I probably could go ahead and do is turn some of this into bacteria. And that'll use up some of my water stores and things like that. Alright, we've done it. I think we've hit a good spot. I'll pick one more beehive if it's even ready. It's not been very long, but I guess I underestimate how quickly the turnaround on this beehive is. Yep, it's already ready to go. Wow. Water doesn't even produce that quickly. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn some of this algae into bacteria. Because by doing that, I will be able to save a fair bit of space. It's going to be a resource I can use a lot, and if I have to, I can just rip them down. It's going to save space. Lots of space, just like I did with my little super alloyed rods. And then if I decide I want to turn it into fertilizer or something else, it'll be there. It's not going to disappear on me. But it's literally putting pretty much 6, actually, if you think about it. Putting more or less 6 bins into one. And I say that because there's also the water that it's taking up. So we're gonna do that first. half of this, that we're going to get rid of that too. So if I do half and half, then I know that I can just keep going until it's basically out. I need more water. I'm a genius. Look at that. Look how much space I'm saving. Sure, it'll be a little bit of work if I ever have to actually break all these down, but who cares? I'm gonna make whatever this makes, and that's where we'll stop. The rest of this water can go back down in here. And it's pet rock. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's go take one last quick peek at some of the screens. Look at the insect life just growing. Plant life's kind of, you know, it's moving. It just doesn't look like it. We're at 15% to having breathable oxygen out there. We can now stay out here for an extended period of time. 1.3 seconds. Beautiful, beautiful moon or other planet right there at our side. Another gassy green giant over there. Things are shaping up. Oh no, we got 3 whole planets chasing us. Neat. Anyways, that's that. I mean, that's where we are. We still got some room to go. This is one of my big goals. Where is it at? That right there. That's what I'm really needing. So we need to get biomass to really kick up in there. Look at that. A butterfly farm. Oh, we can put the larvae outside. That'll be good. Anyways, so that's where we are. If you liked the video, like it. If you dislike it, hit that dislike button. If you want to see whenever I go live in the future or post future content, hit that subscribe button and make sure that that notification bell is turned on. That way you are notified of whenever I go live or post future content. Otherwise, you'll have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you're watching at in the world. And until next time, I say goodbye.